Hey guys, good morning. I hope everybody's doing great. I cannot believe you guys are literally leaving this money on the table with these grants. I don't know if you're scared to apply. I don't know if you don't think you're going to be qualified, but there's like so many grants that are expiring in June. And if you need money for your business, you need to get in this grant game quick. I mean, the truth of the matter is you need money for marketing, you need money for advertising, money for inventory, regardless of what you need the money for. These grants are a real thing. You guys are out here listening to these scammers telling you to give them $200 and they're going to guarantee you a grant. So, first and foremost, grants are not guaranteed. I'm going to say that every day for the next 30 days. Nobody can guarantee you a grant. Grants are a contest. You have to tell your business story in order to be able to win a grant. But I want to give you a list of 24 grants that you can apply for. If you go to bit.ly/24, the number 24 grant bundle, you'll be able to download a list of 24 grants and you'll get a special offer for a list of over 900 grants that you can apply for all year long. Grants are a long-term game. And right now, InkFile is offering a $2,500 grant. Ursula, I'm going to send it to you so you can put it in the chat on Facebook. But that grant expires on June 30th. It is for both students and business owners. There's two different grants, students and business owners. So all you have to do is go apply. You know, you don't know if you're going to win or not if you don't go apply. So I am having hey, Tall Girl Trades, I am having a grant introduction to grant writing workshop this weekend. I'll put that link in the chat on Facebook also. It's only $87. That is the early bird special. If you're not applying for grants because you don't know how, then hey, good morning, Starchima. Then this is definitely something that you need to get educated about because there are so many opportunities that you are missing out on simply because you are not putting an application in. The name of the grant is InkFile. I'm actually posting the link on my Facebook live, but they give away the grant 3 different times a year. That's another thing you need to know about grants. Some of these grants come back year over year over year. Some of them come back every month. Some of them come back every other month. Good morning, Berlin. So it's definitely worth your time to get educated about these opportunities. And if it's only going to cost you $87 to not get scammed out of 2 or 3 or $500 because you got some scammer promising you something that they cannot deliver, then it's definitely worth your time to come to this grant writing introduction. The link for the introduction. Now, this is not a deep dive into grants. This is definitely an introduction. We tell you on the page everything you're going to learn. It's a 2-hour course, bit.ly/grant writing virtual workshop. That's bit.ly/grant writing virtual workshop. And that's going to be Saturday, July 1st at 9 a.m. We do have a few seats that we're working to confirm live here in Houston. But guys, you got to stop leaving this grant money on the table. So the link has been posted. It's www.inkfile.com/entrepreneur hyphen grant. But if you go Google InkFile grant, you'll be able to find it. The question is, why are you not putting your name in the hat every single time you see a grant? Like literally, if you need the money to grow your business, you should be spending at least an hour to 2 every week. Good morning, Dr. Marsha. You should be spending an hour or 2 every single week doing nothing but running these grants down. And I don't get, you're counting yourself out literally before it gets started. And again, I'm going to be back for the next few days because there's so, in the last 3 months, we've reviewed at least $1 million plus in grants. And I know several people that have won these grants. The Comcast grant is back. They're offering $5,000. FedEx just gave away $5,000 to 200 business owners, and that grant actually ended yesterday. So why are you not in the loop about these grants? And if you are in the loop, why are you not applying? And if you're applying and you're not winning, go to bit.ly/ let me get the link again, because this workshop, this introduction to grant writing, is only $87 early bird. Get your ticket now. The price is going to go up. bit.ly/ grant writing virtual workshop. bit.ly/ grant writing virtual workshop. Go ahead and grab your seat and sit down and learn. Sit down and learn about these grants. Sit down and learn what you need to do to be able to consistently get your name in the hat. You cannot win a grant if you don't apply. That's one thing certain and two things sure. If you don't have your application in, you can't win. People ask me, what's the best way to win a grant? Number one is consistency. How often are you applying? People say, well, I applied for a grant and I didn't win, so I stopped applying. That's not going to ever help. You didn't learn how to walk the first day you walked. So why would you win a grant the first time you apply for a grant? You may not win the first year. I know with the Hennessy grant, I won my 3rd year. So 3 years I applied. It took me 3 years to win, but the money was still the money. And that's what you have to realize. You can't keep saying, I don't have the money to grow my business, when every month there are thousands and thousands of dollars in grants being given away, and even more money given away in these pitch contests. Cartier right now has multiple, I think it's 8 $100,000 grants that they're giving away for diversity, equity, and inclusion. They have 3 levels: 100,000, 60,000, 30,000. They're giving away 8 different sets of 100,000, 60,000, and 30,000. The application may take you 2 hours, maybe 3. But where do you know that you can fill out an application in 3 hours and position yourself to win $100,000 for your business? So for us to say, I can't afford a business coach, for us to say, I can't afford technology, for us to say, I can't afford marketing, I don't have an advertising budget, and then turn right around and not put our name in the hat, it doesn't make sense at all. So we got to look at ourselves and be honest with ourselves and say, am I doing what I need to do in order to move the needle on my revenue? And my post for today is do the work. You're either going to do the work for you or you're going to do the work for somebody else. Either way, you're going to do the work. So why not do the work for yourself? I think the Bible says, do not become weary in well doing. And what that means is that you got to stay the course. So be honest with yourself. As many grants come out, you should be applying for 2 to 3 grants a week. And that's something we're going to talk about in the introduction workshop. We're going to talk about what is it that you need to do in order to be able to have the time to apply for these grants. What are some shortcuts that you can take so that you can put these applications in consistently? That's the key. 2 keys to winning grants: consistency and your ability to be able to tell your story. They don't care about your sob story. They care about your business story. So Inkfile is giving away a grant. That grant is good for students and entrepreneurs, 2 different grants. Not only are they giving it away ending in June, and you can, Ursula, post the link again for the people on Facebook. Not only are they giving it away again in June, but they're turning right around and they're going to give it away again in September. So again, it's about having the knowledge of where these grants are, and you can download your list of grants at bit.ly/24 grant bundle. 24 grant bundle. Get your free list of grants. It's also going to offer you a one-time discount on a list of over 900 grants. You can't apply for what you don't know about. Good morning. Good morning. So tell me in the chat, how many of you have never applied for a grant? Let me see your comments in the chat. You know, from an abundance perspective, we've got to know that the money we need to be successful is out there. And it's not only out there, it's out there in droves. So we got to say to ourselves, what are we willing to do to get in line to get this money, and understanding that any and everything that you want is available to you if you're willing to take the journey. Are you willing to take the journey? Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to be consistent? And those are the things that I found, is that, you know, some of these grants don't even require that you have made any money yet. Some of them don't even require that you have an LLC. Some of them don't even require that you have a business. Is that a wow factor for anybody? Some of them don't even require that you have a business. So here you are saying, oh, I'm not going to win these grants. I don't qualify, da, 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 da. But the truth of the matter is, you're eligible. You're leaving yourself out of the opportunity. So again, make sure you go to bit.ly/24 grant bundle and go ahead and put your application in. And when you get that list of grants, go ahead and start going through the grants and seeing which ones are for you. You know, every single grant is different. Every single grant is different. And you're not going to know which grants are for you unless you go and look at every single grant. And, you know, I can just say it's worth your time. It's worth your energy. It's worth your effort. But you got to decide if it's worth it for you. I hear so many people that say, you know, I didn't know that grants are for real. Yes. What community are you in? Because we've been winning grants over here in this community for years. And when we stay focused on it, we consistently win grants. So you cannot leave yourself out of this grant hustle, because it's definitely money to be won. I know Comcast has a grant that's expiring soon. It's another $5,000 grant. Like, literally, what would you do with $5,000 for your business? And you got to say to yourself, you know, here's what I would do. And that's why it's worth my time. You know, think about what a $5,000 marketing budget would do for you. Think about what adding on to your team $5,000 would do for you. What will $5,000 worth of automation or technology do for you? So it really is, guys, Up to you 100% to make sure that you're putting your name in the hat. And if you put your city and state in the comments, I can tell you if there are grants in your area or grants coming your way. Grants, and guys, here's another thing too. We're looking for individuals who want to become certified to write grants. It's a great source of income. If you've got entrepreneurs around you, I can promise you they don't know how to write grants. They don't. You know, Latanya, Atlanta has more grants than anybody I've ever seen. Atlanta just had a back to business grant from FiServ that I've had multiple of my clients win before. It's a $10,000 grant. Once you win, guess what happens? They literally send you the money in days. One of my clients is on their website right now for winning that grant. Also, Atlanta had a, from this company called Atlanta Invest, they gave away $30,000 first, and then they gave away $40,000. Also, that FiServ grant was not just for Atlanta, it was for Georgia counties. So if you're in pretty much any county in Georgia, they were offering that grant. Now, Pflugerville is right up the street from me. I'm here in Houston. And if I'm not mistaken, yep, Dr. Marshall, I don't know what county you're in Georgia, but that FiServ grant was for Georgia counties. Guys, you got to be in a community that talks about grants. You got to be in a community that encourages you to go out and get these grants. And again, if you're interested in becoming certified to write grants, go ahead and send me a DM on Facebook and let's talk about it, because these business owners are missing out because they don't know what to say. Okay, Tallahassee, Florida. That's a little different. Botox was giving away 40, $25,000 grants. eBay was just giving away 50, $10,000 grants. These grants are being given away at a high rate of speed. Are you missing them? So if you have any questions about grants, definitely put them in the comments. You should be applying for 2 to 3 grants a week. Trust me, they're out there. Don't be embarrassed by your earnings. They know that minority business owners, women business owners, LGBTQ business owners, we are what they consider a historically underutilized group. Hey, Camilla. Good morning, Camilla. We are what they consider a historically underutilized group. And they know that we are a historically underutilized group. And so they know that we don't have access to the rich uncles. They know we don't have access to the rich daddies. They know we don't have anybody to help us build these businesses. Now, let me tell you what we do wrong. You cannot build a business on a shoestring. That day is long gone. There's only 2 things that will build your business: time and money. Good morning, Lavette. Good morning, Jewel. Time and money. Either you're going to spend an inordinate amount of time, it is going to wear you out, or you're going to go find the money to get the help. And the money to get the help is out there. Is your mind keeping you from applying for these grants? So again, I got a list of 24 grants that I'm giving away, bit.ly/24 grant bundle. My team has also curated a list of over 900 grants. When you go to bit.ly/24 grant bundle, you'll get an opportunity to download a list of over 900 grants for only $49. Do you know that somebody asked us, why would I pay $49 for a list? And my answer was, why would you not? I don't know if they realized how much time, energy, effort, how many years it took us to gather all these grants, sort them into what month we think they're going to come out, provide the links to the grants. All of those things are not easy. But we're giving you 24 grants to get started. But you got to understand that investing in your business is a real thing. The money to invest in your business exists. Why are you not going out and seeking that money that you need to move the needle on your business? Stop saying you can't afford if you've not done everything necessary to get the startup capital you need. And grants are just the tip of the iceberg. But Minister the Great, that's fine if there's subscription software that give you access. Subscription says I got to pay every month. Our list is lifetime updates for the same $49. So again, I've been doing this for a long time. But my point being, and let me tell you what my point is. My point is that you don't have to buy anything from anybody. You don't. But you also don't have to speak on it. Because not only do we give you access to that list, but in my group, we walk through applications, we answer questions, we do a lot. And even though there's a lot of people out here slinging these lists and these links, they don't necessarily help you with the questions and what you need to do to get those grants won. So it's a difference. And that's why I said to each his own. But as women business owners, we just got to do better. You don't have to buy anything. But I've had those subscription softwares and I might go look, I may not. It's not necessarily sorted by month. It's not necessarily sorted by category. So it's just like saying there's Coke out there. Why would anybody want Pepsi? But people drink Pepsi all the time. There's Sprite out there. Why would anybody drink 7-Up? People drink 7-Up all the time. And this is even a lesson for you in business. Just because somebody else has something that looks like yours doesn't mean don't put yours out there. My community will buy what I offer because they know that I have educated them about grants. So my point being, don't miss out on the money you need to grow your business. InkFile is offering a $2,500 grant. It expires June 30th, but then it comes back again, and it actually expires again September 30th. They have one grant for business owners, and they have one grant for students. So if you have anybody that is in any type of school, including trade school, so there's not an age limit. There's not an age limit on this grant. It just says pursuing your associates, bachelor's, master's, doctorate, or in trade school. So basically anybody in any type of school is eligible for this grant. But girl, I just want to keep you guys encouraged The money that you need to grow your business, it exists. If you're hanging around people that are not encouraging you to seek out abundance at every turn, you need to get in a different group. If you're hanging around people that are telling you that you don't need to spend money to grow your business, they're lying to you. You don't have to spend money to grow your business, but is it worth the time, energy, and effort that you're going to spend if you don't invest the money? And that is a very true story. So again, if you Google InkFile, or if you look at the link that we posted in the chat, inkfile.com, incfile.com/entrepreneur-grant, they're giving away a $2,500 grant. And you know, guys, it's worth your time. Just last month, I ran into 2 different business owners that told me they needed money for a vehicle for their business. And I was able to tell them 3 different grants that were happening at that time. They gave away money for you to get a vehicle. Number 1 was a Progressive was giving away $25,000 towards the purchase of a commercial vehicle. There was a local grant in Houston for truck drivers that actually gave them up to $100,000 for a new truck or to repair their truck. And then Galaxy Grants was given away, and I think still is, a Mercedes C-Class. So somebody somewhere is sitting around saying, I need a new vehicle. And in their mind, they're saying, I can't afford it. But if they were to open their eyes and look around, they would see how many opportunities there are for them to have what they don't think they have. And that's my truth this morning, guys. Join me every morning at 6:30. I'm going to try to keep bringing you these grants so you can get your name in the hat. Don't forget to grab your list of 24 grants at bit.ly/24 grant bundle. Don't just get the list. Get the list and use the list. Don't just get the knowledge. Get the knowledge and use the knowledge. We're having a virtual grant writing course this weekend. If you go to bit.ly/ let me get it right. Hey, Miss Nita. bit.ly/grant writing virtual workshop. bit.ly/grant writing virtual workshop. Early bird, the workshop is only $87. If you're somebody that has never put in a grant application before, this workshop is definitely for you. If you're somebody that's missing out on opportunities to get your name in the hat because you say things like you don't have time, or you don't know how to respond to some of the questions, even the basic questions about your business, then this is definitely an opportunity for you. But what I want you guys to walk away with is the fact that there is no shortage of money. There's no shortage of resources. There's no shortage of knowledge. Everything you need to build your business, you have access to it. You may have to rearrange your time, and you may have to reshape your priorities. But understand, you have access to everything you need to be successful. Are you looking for it? Are you looking for it? Do you need a referral? No, not at all. bit.ly/ grant writing virtual workshop. And I'll know today if we have any live tickets for Houston. But yes, it's time for all of us to get it in. And you know, SC Chaplain, they really not that hard to find. What I'm finding is everything is based on community and mindset. If you tell yourself, I don't have the resources, you don't. If you tell yourself, I don't have the money, you don't. And that's the truth. The more you say, I don't have, the more it becomes unavailable to you. When you start realizing just how much money is being given away, but you just got to step up and ask for it, it changes everything. It really does. And I know so many people are hesitant to spend money in a business, but if you do the right thing, you're going to definitely get that money back. And then some. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Be on the lookout for me tomorrow morning at 6:30, if not before then, as we continue to bring the grants you need to build the business that you love. I hope you guys are listening to my words and on the lookout for opportunities to move your business to the next level. It has a lot to do, has everything to do with community. Who are you surrounding yourself with that's going to take you to the next level?